Hi there, this is Mohammad Azam. In this video, we are going to discuss with you question tag. It's a very important chapter nowadays. आजकल सभी परीक्षाओं में क्वेश्चन टैग से सवाल पूछे जाते हैं. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, ये बहुत ही आसान चैप्टर है. आइए इसे समझते हैं. क्वेश्चन टैग किसी भी स्टेटमेंट या सेंटेंस के अंत में ऐड किया जाता है. जैसे इसमें लिखे कुछ एग्जाम्पल्स हैं, आइए उससे समझते हैं. The first example is, he goes to his office by car. Does not he? Does not he is the question tag which we have added to this statement. Next one, she performed well. Did not she? He will not go. Will he? We should abide by the traffic rules. Should not we? He does not read novels. Does he? You don't watch movies, do you? Now notice that in the end of each sentence here, we have written something in bold letters. Those bold letters in the end of each sentence is called question tag. Now another point that you should notice here is that if the sentence is affirmative, if the statement is affirmative, the question tag is negative. For example, she performed well. It is an affirmative sentence. Hence, we have did not she as a question tag. Now, look at the other example. He will not go. The statement is negative and the question tag is affirmative. Will he? Now, for this, we have two rules, gentlemen, to understand. These rules will help you a lot to add question tag against each sentence. Rule number one. If the statement is affirmative, the question tag should include the auxiliary verb of that particular verb, then contracted form of the word not, N-O-T, not, which is written in contracted form here, plus the subject. And if the statement is negative, it should have only auxiliary verb and then subject. Now, let's see the contracted form of different verbs. For example, we have written a list here for you. It's very important. Just have a look at them. Do not. If you write separately, it becomes do not. Then, when it is contracted, it becomes don't. Does not become doesn't. Did not becomes didn't. Must not becomes mustn't. Am not becomes aren't. We cannot write am not because there is no contracted form of am with not. Is not, isn't, need not, ought not, will not, won't, shall not, shan't, and likewise has not, hasn't, cannot, can't. Now, see certain important rules related to this. If the statement begins with I am, what we should do? I am busy. Are not I. We cannot write am not I because we cannot use the contracted form of not with am, not allowed. I am busy. Are not I. I'm not free. If the statement is negative, we write am I in the question tag. Now, moving on further. If your subject begins with there, one, this, that, these, those, the rules are very simple. There remains there in your question tag. If your normal sentence begins with one, we write one in the question tag as a subject. This, that changes into it, and these, those change into they. Now, let's see some examples. There's no playground in my school. Is not there. It is rather there is a playground in my school. Is not there. Notice that the sentence has there as a subject. Now we have written there in the question tag as a subject. One should mind one's business. Should not one. You cannot write should not he. That will make the sentence incorrect. That is nice. Is not it. that changes into it in the question tag subject. This is not right, is it? These students have already joined the class. Have not they? The cars are not parked at the right place, are they? No. Next rule. If one, this, that, these, those qualify a noun, the subject of the question tag is governed by the gender and person of the noun. Now, look at these examples. One man can handle the situation. Can't he? One man. After one, we have man. And for man, we have written he as a subject. This girl is a good student. Is not she? This is qualified by the noun girl. We have written she as a subject in the question tag. The boy is brilliant. Is not he? For the boy, the subject is he. Those books are worth reading, aren't they? Those books. We have a plural noun here. Hence, the subject is also plural in the question tag. Now, next and very important rule. When the subject of the sentence is any one of these, anyone, no one, nobody, somebody, someone, anyone, none, etc., the subject in the question tag is they, always they. For example, someone has just come. Have not they? We cannot write here has he because the sentence will become ungrammatical. No one should go. Should they? You cannot write should he. Next is neither was present. Were they? Anyone can do it. Can't they? Now the next rule is if the subject of a sentence begins with something, nothing, anything, everything, the subject in the question tag is it. Now have a look at some examples. Everything is arranged is not it. The subject it has been written for the indefinite pronoun everything. Nothing was done. Is it? No, the sentence is negative. Hence, the question tag is affirmative. Is it? It for nothing. Something is missing. Is not it. Now, let's have look at some more examples. All of us have passed. Have not we? Notice that all of us changes into we in the question tag. All of them are present. Are not they? None of us was present there. Were we? He dare not talk much. The sentence is negative. Dare not. Hence, dare he as a question tag. He needs our help. Does not he? He hardly leaves home. Does he? No, it's a very special sentence. When you have words like hardly, scarcely, seldom, no, not, never, it is considered as negative sentence. These words are semi-negative, hardly, scarcely, seldom, etc. So we write affirmative verb in the question tag. Now moving on, let's talk about imperative sentences. They are very simple. As we all know that imperative sentences play different roles. We use them for entreaty, for command, for requests, etc., for making suggestions. Do me a favor. Can you? It's a polite request. Can you is a very good question tag here. Please lend me a pen. Will you? Again, it's a very polite request. Will you is the question tag. Help me. Will you? Close the door. Would you? There's no difference between will and would. Would becomes more polite as compared to will. Keep shut. Can't you? Now here, we should not write can you because it shows irritation on part of the speaker. He wants that fellow to shut and therefore he says, can't you? Don't forget to turn off the TV. Will you? It's normal imperative sentence. Let's play. Let us play. Now in this case, the question tag is shall we? Let us not waste our time. Even here, the question tag remains shall we. Let him work. Will you? Now, we have a few sentences here for our exercise. The room is clean. Think of, in the end of this exercise, I will tell you answers to all these questions. But for now, it is for you to think of what could be the possible question tag in each case. The room is clean. John lives in New York. She secured the first position in her class. The man is really brilliant. There are over 100 students in the class. My friend was absent yesterday. I am okay. Just think of what could be the possible question tag. I'm not playing chess. Example number 7, 8 are very important. We will see the answer later. Someone has broken the chair. Again, this example is also very important. We see later in the video what could be the possible answer to these questions. Have patience. None can deny the fact. Let's start the work. Should not we help the poor? The weather is fine. He seldom or never comes here. It's a very comprehensive exercise comprising 15 questions. Now let's look at the answers to all these questions in the next phase. Okay. The room is clean. Is not it? John lives in New York. The sentence is affirmative. Does not he? We never write noun in question tag as subject. We always write a pronoun, a suitable pronoun for the noun in the sentence. She secured the first position in her class. Did not she? The man is really brilliant. Is not he? There are over 100 students in the class. Are not there? The sentence is affirmative. The question tag has to be negative. Aren't there? My friend was absent yesterday. Wasn't he? We cannot write was not my friend. As I said earlier, that we always write a suitable pronoun for the noun in the sentence. I am okay. Now be careful in writing question tag in this case. As I said earlier, that in this case we cannot write am not I, because we cannot write the contracted form of not with am. Hence the right question tag will be aren't I or not I. I'm not playing chess. Am I? The sentence is negative. The question tag has to be affirmative. Am I? Someone has broken the chair. Again, it's a very important question. Have not they? We cannot write has not he. Whenever we have subjects like someone, no one, anyone, none, somebody, nobody, etc., we always write a plural verb and a plural subject. Have not they? Have patience. It is an imperative sentence. Will you or can you? Both are correct. None can deny the fact. Now the sentence is negative. Can they? The right question tag will be can they? Let's start the work. Shall we? Should not we help the poor? Shall we? In both the cases, you can write shall we. The weather is fine. Is not it? It for the noun weather. He seldom or never comes here. Does he? When we have words like seldom, never, scarcely, hardly, without, lest, these are semi-negative words and we don't write not. Hence, the right question tag will be does he. Thank you so much, gentlemen. And I'm very sure we will bring out a wonderful video very soon. Thank you all. Have a good time.